Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZANE'S Other Views. Yes, I thought this time around, instead of doing a mixed bag of wrestling or debate of the week or my regular reviews, I'm doing my other views, which isn't even wrestling related. This review is about the future of one individual, PSY. Now, if anyone has seen Gangnam Style, or how it sounds like Hot Dog Gundam Style, that currently is Gundam Style, or Gundam Style, if I'm pronouncing it properly. About July of this year, a Korean hip-hop performer named PSY did a video on YouTube which was Gundam Style, or Gundam Style. And since then, it isn't just one of the biggest hits on YouTube, it is the biggest hits of the planet. When I heard about it was late July. I had a lot of stuff going on, so it was hard to really recognize when something's going on YouTube. I was looking at another show at the time when they mentioned it, and I was interested in it, but they didn't leave the connection and I didn't really catch the name of it. They didn't even know what the name was themselves. Later, I did catch it myself around maybe early August, and I bookmarked the thing on my Firefox. So from time to time, I flipped back and forth on it and watched it. But this month of December, around December 6th or December 7th, PSY'S video, Gundam Style, reached 920 million views. It was already 18, maybe 16 to 18 million likes and maybe a few dislikes, which is a couple of 100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, who is a South Korean citizen, created a video that is so tremendously popular right now. It's going to reach 1 billion by the beginning, or will after the beginning of the year. He's at 964.5 million views. 509,000 at this moment viewed for one video. It is not the largest video ever viewed in YouTube history. If this was something that had been produced in an album, and it probably has been, it's probably one of the most largest grossing songs in history. The only thing is, since it's a music video, people looking at the video more than just wanting to hear the song, because the video is that popular. So the video itself has stripped the song. Clearly, the song is a great song. I like it myself. But the thing is that the video itself has become so great. It is the most seen video around the entire planet, between at least 50 to 100 countries. And there's at least 200 some odd countries, nearing 3 in this world. Between 200 to 300 countries on this planet. And he's been on at least 100 of them. If it's not 100, it's lower than that. It's over 50. I've already seen reactions from England. He's huge in England. Not even talking about Korea or Hong Kong or China or Japan, where these things are in the Asian or Indochina territory. He is that popular. This is the question now. The future of PSY and Gundam Style, or Gangnam Style, as Americans would say it. What is the future now? Now the thing is that, like with a lot of one hits, a lot of times you can't top it. So PSY has not produced another video about that since, or a variation of it. Maybe for Hyuna. That's supposed to be one of the women that was in it. I don't really keep up with Korean pop culture. But what I do know is Hyuna, if I'm pronouncing her name properly, is considered a Brianna type woman. She's that great of a singer with that great of a look. And I've seen her. She's actually a very good looking Asian woman. She's good looking. But the thing is that, what comes next for him? This is my guess. Because his video, and he was known many years before this video came out, as a hip-hop type of rapper in Korea. He's like 36, 38 years old. I think he was born in 1977. So he might be 37 years old, maybe 36. He's not old, that old. He's young. So my guess is going to be that this next year, and I have no true proof of it, I haven't looked at any spoilers online, this is just my estimation. He is now the most popular man that exists. He is. Psy is known around the world right now. His music video, which is connected to YouTube, if he did the partnership, he had to do the partnership. Just that one video has got to make him millions of dollars already. Not just from what came from Korea, where he lives, with it, if there's any albums that are released or any DVDs of this, the music video itself, he's getting money from YouTube. He's making cash, ladies and gentlemen. He has to be making cash. That's not free. He's gone to the United States. He's gone to Australia. I've seen Australia's Got Talent. He was on Australia's Got Talent. He's been to France. He's been to anywhere else that anyone's asked for in the last 7 months since he produced his music video on YouTube. Believe me, he's not going to run down on money. Now the question is going to be, will he produce another video? My guess is that he may produce another one next year. But this is a double-edged sword. If he produces another video and it flops, even though it sounds like, oh, don't worry about it, he has the original video. Yes, he does, but it does hurt his credibility. People who are in hip-hop, rap, R&B, pop culture, they need to always produce something that people will be interested in. Eventually, this one-hit wonder, as many people would consider it, would be a fad after a while, and people would turn away from it. Even though it is the most popular video in history right now. Look, Billie Jean from Michael Jackson back in the 80s was the most popular thing that ever was produced. When he went on the American Music Awards and did his moonwalk for the first time, it was the most seen thing in history of the United States and any other country that was able to catch it on video or live. This is in the same category. But unlike Michael Jackson, Psy has not produced anything in huge numbers yet. This is the only hit he has right now. My guess is he will produce something next, probably next year. Don't know when. But the question is that whatever he produces, will it be able to surpass or equal what he did with Gangnam Style? This is the question now. Will he be able to produce something that will be near his greatest hit or surpass it? If it doesn't, many people are going to just think of it as a fad with him, and within the next year, the year afterward, the Gangnam Style fad will fade. Right now it hasn't. It's still steaming along very well. Like I said, in December, 920 million people, or views, not people, 920 million views to one video in December of this year, December 7th, 2012. It is now 900 at this day, December 16th, 964,509,000. He's nearing the billion mark. I don't think anyone has ever seen anything in billions before in just one video. So as I said before, the best option for him is to try and produce something to surpass it or even come close to it. No one wants to just be what is the right word? No one just wants to be confined to just one thing, especially an artist. Not saying that he won't try and do this for the rest of his life. There have been a lot of people who produced one song, just one that was on an album that was such a great hit that they kept going with it for the rest of their life. Diana Ross, Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, Michael Jackson had a huge body of work, but Billie Jean or Bad or several others that he had, he can always focus on that because people loved it. I'm sorry. That is what a lot of people will go by. The Rolling Stones, the Beatles, Aerosmith, if they had any songs that was just their perfect best song, they always go with it. So if Psy does not produce another video or another song, he could go with that one and still won't be a problem because it'll still be that popular. The question is, if he produces another one, will that hurt his current song? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't. This is still a double-edged sword, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what will happen. But I hope Psy does produce another video. He seems like he's a very, very good, and I heard eccentric type of performer. He could come up with something out of his hat that could surpass Gundam style, or come close to it. No way to know if it's true. But if it does happen, I myself will be curious to see it. So I hope you like this Zane's Other View. Subscribe and comment to Zane's View. Understand I don't do Zane's Other View often. It is very far and in between. I mainly do wrestling videos. But if you want me to do something other than that, give me a comment below. Tell me what you'd like me to talk about. If it's like Star Wars or video games, if I can actually get my hands on one or review it from somewhere else. I don't really have much money, but I will try and do a review. Politics, I've done. History, I do a little bit of understanding about it. So give me something, and give me a subscribe if you're a wrestling fan. Give me a comment. You have a good day.